All right, I'd like to begin by taking everyone's ideas for our class's part in the school festival.
I'm surprised this has voice acting. I thought there's no voice acting. Oh well.
The festival will run for 2 days.
I guess maybe like it's almost at the mid to late game, so all the voice acting is gonna start more.
Afternoon, 2 days before the start
Yeah,
of the
maybe.
But there's a lot of
But
preparation
there's
needed before we
the
get
next
to that
chapter
point, and
is the
the
final
sooner we get that
chapter,
underway,
so
the better.
maybe that's why we're getting
All the
more voice
reason to
acting
figure out
scenes.
What exactly we want to do.
Mhm.
Some of our options include displays, events, stage shows, and cafes. Does that sound right, Crow?
Yeah, though no class I know would settle for just some simple display. I mean, come on, no one ever said, boy, we better rush to get in the line for that display.
Well, either way, I'd like to start by soliciting some ideas from all of you. We're just brainstorming right now, so feel free to say whatever comes to mind.
I love like some of us are not in uniform.
Would it kill you all to give just a teensy bit of cooperation?
I know. It's just...
It's kind of hard to focus right now.
You're one to talk, standing up there with your nervous fidgeting.
Well, I can't say I'm surprised.
The board of directors is in session as we speak, deciding what'll happen to our class.
And those of us with family members who sit on that board probably have even more cause for concern.
You can say that again. We can't even be sure whether there'll be a field study this month.
That's about the long and short of it. With everything that happened during last month's field study, it honestly wouldn't surprise me if they just canceled it.
I can't say I have any particular feelings of attachment to our field studies, but I refuse to accept needless changes to our curriculum, especially with my brother involved in the decision-making process.
Yeah, I can see what you mean.
Makes sense to me.
We also have to account for the fact that going on our field study means that much less time to prepare for the festival. So, as you can see, it presents a bit of a problem.
Man, look at you guys taking this all seriously.
I probably should have asked a little earlier, but... What's this festival you guys keep talking about?
Wait, seriously?
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have gone over that for your benefit.
Every year, the students here organize and put on a school-wide festival. There are stage events, food stalls, and all kinds of things to see and do. And it generally falls to each of the first-year classes to provide the main attractions.
Yeah, participating is optional for the second years, since by this point they're usually focusing on their future careers. Oh, and each of the clubs generally get involved too.
Huh, that sounds fun. In that case, we have to do something. We can't just let the other classes roll over us because we're small. You say that, but I've already had one of the girls from Class 1 bluster up to me declaring that this time victory will be all ours. What?
It must have been Ferris. That sounds exactly like something she'd say.
Well, Class 1 does seem to have had it in for us ever since the midterm results were announced.
If it's all the same, I'd rather not see the House of High Arms claim yet another nominal victory. But we need to account for the fact that our class is markedly smaller than theirs is.
That's certainly true.
It'd help if we at least knew what the other classes are doing.
It kind of seems like everyone's having trouble staying focused.
Come on, everyone, get it together.
Instructor Sarah?
Isn't this a self-study period?
Oh, it was. But I thought you all might like to know that the Board of Directors meeting just adjourned a few minutes ago. So I decided to skip along down here and be the first to break the news.
Then?
What about our next field study? Are we still on?
The Chancellor's not the only one with a little too much iron in his blood, because the board voted unanimously to have you continue your field studies.
That's okay.
Yay.
Yay.
So that's how it is.
You know, even though they're always hard work, I actually feel
I guess everybody's happy.
Considering all that happened last month, we'll
Guess then everyone must have been put on the spot with all the field studies.
Still, it feels like our field studies are a big part
Yeah.
of who we are as a class.
Yeah.
They're kind of a pain, but oh well.
We should be grateful to His Highness and the directors.
That's good news.
Seeing the hard road and the easy road, then picking the hard one anyway. That's youth for you.
It also sounded like His Highness and the directors will be taking off in pretty short order. So I'll let you guys out of study hall early to go see them if you want.
Oh,
If you say so.
I think I'll take you up on that.
Mother!
Dad!
I know, most of us are not in uniform. Marcus, I haven't had the chance to talk with you since the summer festival. Sounds you were quite the heroes at Gorelia Fortress.
Come on, don't tease us. I'll be the first to admit that we acted rashly. But in the end, I have no regrets.
I'm glad to hear it.
It's good to see you again.
Likewise, May feels so far behind us now. You have questions? No? It's written all over your face.
I do. You were in Lakegrim, weren't you? To meet Duke Canyon.
Canyon.
Oh, Canyon.
Yeah. Correct. I was hoping to have time to greet you and your classmates too. But I imagine you would rather he not take too close an interest in you.
You imagine right. Still, I'm concerned with the house of Alberia I'm playing at. And not just us. What are the four great houses and the rest of the noble faction trying to accomplish?
Haha. You will like there's a simple answer. The four great houses aren't as united in opinion as you might think. Even within individual families, there can be disagreements. You know that I differ with father on several issues. But rather than worrying about others' positions, I suggest giving some thought to your own as a family member of the family. I'm surprised you actually managed to make it here. I was expecting a business negotiation to crop up just in time, nick of time, like it always does. Time is something you make, not something you find. All the more is so if you're in a position of responsibility. Bah.
Bah.
Lady Alyssa is quite the multitasker herself. You should see her. She has no trouble balancing her time between her studies, training, club activities, and hobbies. Of course she doesn't. I'll be disappointed if she hasn't been able to manage at least that much. You need to start using your time more creatively, Alyssa, instead of simply doing what's required of you. Ugh. I saw the railway guns at Gorelia, you know, and I saw what those archants are capable of. I can't understand why grandfather regrets ever making them. Do you honestly feel things like that are necessary? Are you really okay with that? Heh. I think the fact you've seen enough of ask me that now means that deep down you realize that they're both necessities of this era we live in. Well, the opinions of others are only that. Stop relying on them so much. Observe for yourself and draw your conclusions. That's what someone who was truly independent will do anyway.
wasn't expecting to
Oh,
find
now there's
myself
voice.
indebted to you again so soon. Without your intervention, the Chancellor and I would have met our maker in Crossbow.
Don't mention it.
We're just relieved you're all okay, Your Highness.
Indeed. I'm glad you were able to focus on making a positive contribution at the conference.
I wish I could tell you that's exactly what I did. I could scarcely find a place to chime in once the Chancellor and the Republic's president got going. Though the mayor of Crossbell managed to dumbfound even them.
I presume you're referring to his proposal for Crossbell's independence?
Hard to believe it could actually happen.
Well, as long as both Erebonia and Calvard refuse to accept it, the likelihood of it actually happening is incredibly low. Still, they're planning to hold a referendum on the issue to see if the population is in favor of it. So there'll be plenty more chances for disputes to break out over the issue.
Well, neither of them want to lose all that sweet tax revenue from Crossbell. Half of it flows into the provinces too, so like, fat chance the noble faction's gonna take that lying down.
Milliam.
I swear, this kid has all the delicacy of a rock to the face. So you're Milliam, are you? Your name seems to have come up with increasing frequency lately. I was hoping for a chance to see the famous Eric Getlem in action, though.
Oh, sure thing. Come on, Lamb!
Whoa there. Hold your jets.
I'm not sure this is the best place to call out Eric Getlem. Just a hunch.
Lame.
Objection overruled.
That could have gotten messy.
Honestly, it would save us all a lot of trouble if you could just refrain from saying whatever pops into your mind.
Patrick Swite?
Another Patrick Sites? He's also voice?
Wowzers.
Lame.
Lame.
Who might you be?
He copied Milliam?
Say, are you from the Vander
Guess so.
family? The one who serves as the prince's bodyguard?
Oh, did Neidhart mention me?
Mueller Vander.
I'm Mueller Vander of the 7th Armored Division. I was with the Prince at the conference in Crossbell, so I'm in your debt as well. Glad to be able to thank you personally.
The honor is ours, sir.
It's an honor to meet a member of the esteemed Vander family.
Ah, so you're the Radiant Blade Master's daughter. And you must be a practitioner of the 8 Leaves 1 Blade style. I'm always happy to meet fellow students of the sword. Oh, and you must be the young man from Nord who my uncle wrote a reference for.
Yes, that would be me. I owe a lot to Lieutenant General Vander.
It sounds like he's in your debt as well, with everything that happened in Nord a few months ago. Well, you all seem like dependable young men and women. Perhaps the prince's idea had some merit to it after all.
See? What did I tell you? And it's not just Class 7 either. The whole academy seems so full of life. Perhaps I should take this opportunity to break down social barriers by getting to know all of them in the academy's pool.
If you really want to work up a sweat, I'd be glad to let you run back to Heimdall. If you kept up a good sprint, I'll bet you could even make it in a couple hours.
You'd actually make me do it, too. Ah, cruelty. My name is Mueller.
It's like their hearts practically beat in sync.
That's certainly one way to look at it. I wonder how long they've known each other.
Okay, I can finally say it. Wonder if I'm allowed to say this.
What?
Wait.
You could probably say it once we finish the cutscene.
Well then, I bid you all a fond farewell. I hope we have the chance to meet again soon.
Alright, now we can. Because we're going to our next field study, but you know what? I think I'm allowed to say this anyway. This is the last field study for this chapter. In the final chapter,
what?
In the final chapter, there's no field study.
Nani?
There's a reason why in the final chapter.
We're gonna have to wait.
Yeah, I guess that's not a spoiler, I guess. Because usually in final chapters in any video game, usually You just go in the final area.
Oh.
So maybe it's not really a spoiler. Yeah. Jeez, I can't believe we burned through another week already. But hey, at least it's perfect weather for a weekend out of town. Hope you enjoy all your free day tomorrow. Especially since you got another practical exam coming up next Wednesday. You couldn't just send up with "have a good weekend," could you? It just wouldn't be Instructor Sarah if she didn't throw through a little dash of torment.
Then we have this month field study coming up at the end of next week, right?
Yep, just like we've been planning. We might have a few changes to the original itinerary, but nothing major. I'll tell you all about where you're headed after the practical exam, so until then, keep on guessing. Yeah, we don't need to make it until some sort of dramatic revelation.
She's always does. Oh.
Ooh, I can't wait to find out where we're gonna go next this time. Oh, by the way, you guys really need to figure out what you're going to do for the next festival month. First years have participate, so if you can't think of anything, you'll be showing your field study report instead.
What?
That certainly wouldn't be my first choice, or even my fifth. Anyway, that's a wrap for homeroom. You'll do the honors, Miss Class President. Yes, Instructor. Stand. Bow.
Well, I'm sure she was just joking about putting our field exam reports on the display. I hope. Either way, we need to figure out what we're doing by the start next week.
That sounds wise, especially considering we have our practical exam on Wednesday and our field study next weekend. That's how things stand. We should make it our goal to at least have some solid ideas by the end of tomorrow. We also need to check out what other classes are planning. If we ended up doing something that was already being done, we seem totally redundant. Yeah, we should split up and start gathering some info. But remember, we need to find something that will work with the number of people we got.
Yeah, all the other classes have more than double the manpower we do, easily. And they seem all they all seem to have some pretty grandiose aspiration that.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
If greatness were reckoned on number, museums would be full of artwork produced by committee. There must be some course of action that can be turned our lesser numbers to our advantage.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, it's alright. Go.
Yeah, the question is, what?
If we had an easy answer, we wouldn't be spending all this time worrying over it. Yo, I'm getting kinda pumped up. Well, a little inter-class competition never hurt anyone. In fact, it might spice things up a bit. Alright, let's check. Talk to Colette. Main building, second floor. Character note. Vincent.
Ooh.
Main building, first floor. Character note. Read Erebonian Folklore Volume 3 in the library.
Ooh.
Celine, like feed Celine in the library. Celine. Oh, there she is.
Yay, the cat.
Alright, now that that's done, Master Quartz Megalith from George, Engineering Building. Buy Imperial Chronicle Issue 8 in Kaya's bookstore. Oh no, Campus store in Student Union Building. Yeah, Student Union Building being on, Imperial Chronicle Issue 8, Student Union Building. And then there's some new fish at the campus pond. So, yeah. If you didn't receive any rewards yet from the instructors, you can talk to them now. And then that's it. We'll just exit the building. Yes.
Since we have no side quests or main quests, we're okay.
The next day we'll have.
Next day.
Insects, huh? Well, it is fall, I guess. Hard to believe I've already been here half a year. The festival used to seem so far off. Now it's just next month. The past 6 months really have flown by.
Huh? Is that you, Reed?
Oh, Toa.
There's always someone waiting for us at this front gates.
Well, that's main character plot for you.
Yeah.
Haven't seen you out and about too much lately.
Well, the meeting I was in ended a little early. So I thought that was a nice point to call it a day.
I see. Did you guys discuss the Academy Festival?
Yep. We've still got a lot we need to nail down before next month to keep the preparations running smoothly. There's enough to discuss that we're actually meeting again tomorrow.
Sounds like work's really keeping you busy then. By the way, have you figured out what you'd like me to help you with tomorrow? I'll even take the tasks now if you have them handy.
Oh, I usually sort those out before I go to bed. I guess I could go over them now, but there's some shopping I really need to do. Sorry, is it okay if I give them to you tomorrow morning like usual?
That's totally fine.
Reen, there's something I want to tell you, and I'm sorry it's taken me so long to say it, but I want you and everyone from Class 7 to know how grateful I am for what you did at Corellia Fortress.
Oh. It's fine, really. We've gotten plenty of rounds of thanks for it already. We just kind of ended up in the wrong place at the right time. And we were lucky the instructors were there, and...
That doesn't change the fact that you saved my life. I wasn't on the same floor where the conference was being held, but if a shot from the railway guns had hit Orcus Tower, I doubt I'd be standing here today.
Toa, I'm just glad you're safe.
Well, you got lucky because they did messed up on the first shot. So you got lucky.
Oh, they did.
I feel like I'm just babbling on and repeating myself now, so I'll stop myself here.
Huh. She's awfully conscientious, isn't she? Oh, you said you were on your way out to do some shopping, right? Is there a lot on your list?
Well, a pretty good amount, I suppose. Oh, and I just remembered I need to pick up that stuff at the bookstore, too. Then after I get everything I need at the general store, I might have to make a trip back here to drop it off.
You could do that. Or I could come along with you and help carry all those bags. So how about it? No strings. I just feel like you could use a hand.
Oh no, there's no way I could drag you along on all my errands. I mean, sure, it'd be a big help, but I just feel so bad asking you to do it. Ugh, that makes it sound like deep down I secretly want you to come, and that's not...
Well, if it eases your conscience, there's actually something I need your advice on. It's about my class and what we can do for the upcoming festival.
We're just shopping. That's it.
Yay.
We're just shopping.
Oh boy, the stuff is getting heavy on Reen.
Yeah, because he's grabbing all the Thor was buying.
Oh boy. Now that's a lot of stuff.
I'm the main character. I can carry all this, no problem.
Sure he can.
Look.
Oh, okay then you can.
That should be everything.
Well, she has one. But Reen has the most, obviously.
Is it this late already?
I don't know how long you've been shopping for. Wow.
I guess the sun has started.
2 hours probably.
Here lately.
Wow.
Still, I had no idea you came here often.
Well, Mick is always able to get stuff you can't buy anywhere else.
Can't you get a PS5?
He's my go-to guy for something I can't get at the Academy store. Like fireworks to use in school events. I think we even asked him for a penguin costume once, and he actually got it.
Yeah. It sounds like you have a pretty unique shopping list.
Uh-huh. Wait! How did you end up with all those bags?
You keep buying everything.
Oh no.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Here,
Yeah.
some of those.
Don't worry about it. I'm fine. You're carrying plenty as it is.
He's main character.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Wayne.
Even though I have a lot of
How
stuff,
about we
I'm
take
pretty
a break in
strong.
the rest area over there. I'll buy you a coffee or something. You wanted to ask me something about the Academy Festival too, right? Ooh, yeah.
Oh yeah, he
That
did.
does sound like a
Yeah.
problem.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 bags.
Well,
Oh
your
my
class
gosh.
doesn't have enough people to do
Yeah.
anything that involves large-scale equipment or
She's going Black Friday.
You all could get together and run.
Yeah, it seems like it.
That's true.
Do
Yeah.
something like
Everything's on sale. That's why she ended up all those
I'd
stuff.
thought about it, yeah.
Oh, wait,
Yay,
it's not
sale.
Friday. Wait, it's not Black Friday. It's I think it was
Still,
Wednesday
if we're going to
or
do
Thursday.
something, I at
I
least
think it's
want it to
Wednesday
be
or
as
Thursday right
impressive
now.
as what the other classes are doing.
Feeling a little competitive.
I think it's
aren't you?
Wednesday right now. Yeah,
Well, you have enough
for
people
the
to put on a play
in-game,
or
not
run a
real
game
life.
tournament, but
It's
other
Wednesday
booster
right now for
classes
them.
have already applied to
Oh,
do
okay.
both of those.
Or is it Saturday?
See,
No, it's not. I don't think
I
Saturday
really
yet.
want to copy an idea another class is already doing.
Well, we'll see from when we transition to the next day.
What did your class do last year?
Oh, it was a cat-themed coffee shop where we all wore cat suits. And then there was that other event I did with Angie and the others.
Oh, you guys got together and did something else too?
It's nothing. Just forget I said anything. We didn't put on any event, and even if we did, it wouldn't have been on stage.
I think you just let the cat out of the bag. So, you guys did do something on stage? What exactly was it?
What was it?
Me and my big mouth. You really want to know?
If you don't mind telling me anyway. Who knows? It might help me think of something Class 7 could do.
Well, if you insist, I can't turn down a chance to help a sweet fledgling first year, especially after how much you helped me. I'll reach down to my toes and muster every last bit of courage to tell you.
Thanks. Was it some kind of traumatic experience or something?
Well, in short, we put on a musical performance.
Oh, music.
A little concert
Oh,
of sorts,
music.
you could say.
Well, Elliot's gonna like this
Wow, really?
Oh, he
I wouldn't have
will.
expected that from you guys.
because he likes music.
So you can play an instrument.
He's a music man.
Yeah, so Elliot's gonna like this.
I'm afraid not. That's how I got stuck being the singer. Angie, Crow, and George all played for the show, though.
Wow, that actually sounds like it'd be a lot of fun. If we put on a musical show, I'm
Yeah,
sure Elliot would be a
I
big
went
help.
ahead.
So what
You
kind of
predicted
music
first,
is it?
Nathan.
Classical?
Yeah.
Folk? Show tunes?
Well, it's hard to describe, but it was passionate, really modern.
I'm not sure I get what you mean.
Well, it's not really a genre that's caught on in the Empire yet. You definitely wouldn't hear it played in Heimdall's Opera House, that's for sure.
Huh?
I don't get it.
I get it.
All right. Do you have some free time tomorrow? tomorrow evening? If you can't come until after you're done exploring the old schoolhouse, that's okay with me.
Tomorrow evening? Yeah, I should be free. Should I meet you in the student council room?
Oh no, can you go to the computer room in the main school building?
Sure thing. Does this have something to do with the concert you held last year?
You'll just have to find out tomorrow night. Anyway, sorry to keep asking favors of you, but would you mind coming to the lower class dormitory with me? If we stay out here much longer, we're going to miss dinner at the dorms.
You have a point. But really, I'm fine with all the bags. Just leave the heavy lifting to me.
You're so stubborn.
I'm the main character. Oh, chapter 6.
Chapter 6 already?
Progressive chaos.
Chaos.
It's gonna be. Oh, Saturday! It was Saturday! Oh, Sunday. Now it's Sunday.
Ooh.
It was Saturday. Okay. I thought it was Wednesday, but no, Saturday.
Oh. It was Saturday this whole time.
Well, you got it right, Michael. You said Saturday. I was wrong. 2 reds?
2 required.
2 reds and 1... Yeah, 1 blue. A request
and 1
from
hidden?
Yeah. A request from Angelica? If she put it directly, I guess it doesn't have anything to do with the overall bite. But it says to come prepared. Wonder what's that's all about. Let's see. We got the usual letter from the principal, and the other a request from helping making a dish. And then this evening, I'm meeting Thor up in the computer room. Fine, the computer room! I'm curious about what she has to show, but I guess right now, I should just focus on the task I got here.
Secrets.
Well, we got a nice fall day on our hands. And it looks like this weather's going to stick around for a while. My first free day since we switched back to the long sleeves uniforms, too. What? You're still wearing your casual outfit?
And he's breaking the rule.
No, it's funny. Look. My first free day since we switched back to the long sleeve uniforms, too. But they're still wearing this casual outfit. Better roll off those sleeves and get to work.